This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Python to MySQL, only create table is done. Okay. What about this create table? This is done, right? This is executing. We have executed. Next, insert. See here. Upcoming programs and all same only. There is no change in the program. Okay, na? Till here it will be same. We are importing PyMySQL. PyMySQL.connect. We are creating a cursor. Next, here I have prepared insert query. We have learned insert queries, right? Instead of insert query, update query, delete query, alter query, truncate query, any query, you pass it over here. Okay, na? Except select query, any query. Select query, different way of writing is there. That I'll show next. Say, here I have created one query. That particular query I'm executing over here. When I'm executing the query, I might get exception. If I get exception, I'm not saving the result. Commit in the sense it will save the details. If any exception, I will come to except block. I will roll back. Roll back means data will not get saved. Remember this point. Clear, right? Then we are closing the connection. Okay. Okay.
Yes, I'm done.
Sorry. Can you have the next one?
Yeah, sure.
Next, see, this program, if I execute, how many ever times I execute, same result only will be inserted. Mac Mohan 20, this values only will get inserted how many ever time. No, I want to take some dynamic inputs. In the sense, you take it like this. See, what I'm trying to do, this is same. This portion is same. Only this query, it is taking dynamic inputs. That's it. I'm asking user to enter name, last name, age, sex, income, everything. We are taking into respective variables. Next, insert into employee first name, last name, age, sex, income, values. Percentage S will be replaced with name. Got my point, right? Next,
Yeah.
another percentage S will be replaced with name. Next, percentage D will be replaced with the age. Percentage C will be replaced with the S. Percentage D will be replaced with income. So it is just like dynamic inputs. Every time you execute, it will take new values. New values will be inserted. Same way you can apply for deletion also. Deletion, updation, everything. Clear, right? Frenzil,
Yes, sure. Yeah.
yeah. Make a note.
Yeah. Hello, Sridhar.
Yes, yes.
You can continue, Sridhar. I'll just join another 2 minutes, okay?
Okay, okay, fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
ఇక్కడే బెంగళూరు. slash will be there. Basically, we are moving the line to next line, right? So slash is mandatory. Otherwise, you write a complete data in one line. No need of slash.
Percentage D की percentage C की difference.
Hmm?
Decimal so
Percentage S for string, percentage C for character, D for integer.
integer.
Numeric values without decimals. F for float.
Rollback function is
It won't allow you to save. Say basically commit, what it will do, it will push the code from your program to database. If there is no exception, we are pushing from to database. If not, rollback means we are not pushing it. We are making it to come back. Connection will not go further to insert. Clear, right?
data will show, but it won't put saving data.
Yes.
No.
Next. So we have what we have did so far. We have just inserted the records. You can change it to update, delete, all these things. Now, what about select? How this looks? Let me show you. Frenzil, are you there? Okay. Fine. You write on this. Once he is back, we can discuss about this. This is the example for selection.
Yeah, sure. I just came.
Yeah. Just I said them to write this one. I'll explain it afterwards.
Okay,
You also
okay.
can.
Sure.
Now, here what we are doing, till here it is same. Select star from employee where income is greater than 1000. I'm executing this query. See, that query will be executed. Once the query is executed, I might get one record, I might get n records. We cannot predict. Whatever the records are there, okay, na? Whatever the records are there, all the records, whichever is there in results, one by one, row by row. First row I'll store. In that row, 0th column I'll store it into F name. First column I'll store it into L name. Second column, third column, fourth column. All those things I'll be printing here. Print first name equal to percentage S will be replaced with F name. Percentage L, this percentage S will be replaced with L name. Age will be replaced with this one. Sex percentage S will be replaced with this one. Like this, one record will be printed. Next row, all the columns. Next row, all the columns. Like this, row by row, every row we will be printing. Clear now, Frenzil?
Yes,
Like
Sridhar,
this,
one
we
more
can.
question. Yeah. Can we give instead of writing that, can we give options kind of thing?
In the sense,
It's like if you're saying age, it should be in the numerical order, and the option shouldn't go more than 35, 20 years of age. And that, can I give that? Can I restrict
Yes,
that?
you can provide.
Input.
Yes, you can provide.
Last
Hmm.
last program like input.
Input, you can provide.
So if in table
Hmm.
selecting more than 4 rows, it will take only 4 rows. It will show it.
Yes, 4 rows.
Up to 4 rows.
4 rows.
Is there any by default how many rows there are automatically?
Yeah, see here fetch all I have mentioned, right? It will fetch everything, not an issue with that.
If you want to print everything in row by row.
Ah, this is printing row by row, right?
We are mentioning only 4 rows.
Row means in that row, 0th column. It is not like row 0, row 1, row 2, row 3. You got my point, right? In one row, 0th column, that is your first name. This is first column. You got my point, right? I think you are getting confused. One sec.
Row first.
Hmm. Yeah.
Template.
Use.
Into.
Say, this is one row. In that row, 0th column, first column, second column. Like that, we are retrieving in the results. We are retrieving first row. In that row, 0th column, first column, second column. We are storing into respective variables, and respective variables we are printing here. Clear now, Frenzel?
Yes, Sridhar. Yeah, clear.
Yeah. Any other questions?
I
Okay.
know. So, how can we give this one the options whether if you're typing something?
Here itself, you can replace it instead of 1000, right?
Uh-huh.
Instead of 1000, you can take one input. Okay, now
Okay.
something like this.
Okay.
Based on whatever the user input, if you want to retrieve, you can retrieve it.
Mm-hmm.
Clear,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions?
No.
Okay. Next, one important thing we have to consider over here. That is, I think I have mentioned that PyMySQL we should not use it. Correct? Huh? Two ways to connect MySQL I have mentioned.
Yes. Yes.
Among that, PyMySQL should not be preferred. I have
Mm-hmm.
mentioned that point also, I hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because PyMySQL, what will happen? It has got a problem that you need to execute your MySQL this Python programs within that folder only. Outside that folder, this will not execute. Correct now? Hmm.
Yes.
So instead of that, we have to take the help of MySQL connector. Let me show you. See, MySQL connector. Your program, rest of the program will be same. Check out your program. Only here instead of PyMySQL, MySQL connector will come. Instead of importing PyMySQL, you will be importing MySQL connector. That's it. Only this much. Rest of the program remains same. Clear, right?
Yeah.
That's it. Make a note. This will be preferred because this wherever you want, this will get executed. MySQL connector. Okay, no? Make a note.
Sridhar, this will fetch the data from the MySQL. So if the MySQL is in the local system, only it will fetch, or I should change that host is equal to that local host is there. If I give some IP from there, it will fetch it up.
It will fetch from remote machine also if you provide the IP address of that.
Okay. If the remote machine has elevated privileges,
And then it will throw an exception, right?
so to give that elevated privileges and then fetch the data, can it be done?
No. You should be, it is just like admin kind of user. Then only you can access it.
Okay. Because for the database only if he is having access, not to the server. So he should give the exact path out there and then give a try, or how does it just
Yeah, if he has a database access, then he can access it directly. Not an issue with that.
okay. So this MySQL is irrespective of the version.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. It will fetch by if it is an older version of MySQL also it will fetch the data.
Correct. Done right?
Yeah.
అదేదో డేటాబేస్ ఉంది
మనం క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవాలి.
మనం క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవాలి. కరెక్ట్. ఓకే.
ఏడీతో రన్ చేస్తుంది.
Next, how to connect to MongoDB is what we are going to see right now. See here. For MongoDB, if you need to connect, you need to install PyMongo. Okay, na? PyMongo you have to install. Where pip install PyMongo only you have to do it. And this doesn't have any problem like your PyMySQL. For MongoDB, this one only will be sufficient. First, we are importing Mongo client. We are importing pprint. Okay, what is this Mongo client? In the sense, there we used to have connection, right? In PyMySQL. Similar way, here we will be having Mongo client for connecting to your MongoDB database. Okay, na? Let me go to this, execute it. Okay, fetches. Now, Mongo client, pprint. What is the use of pprint in the sense? We won't be using print function. Already we have seen print function, right? That print function you should not use for PyMongo for printing MongoDB result, because this result is in the form of JSON, correct, right? If you want JSON data to be displayed in a proper fashion, you should take the help of pprint. If you use print, it will not print like a JSON data. It will print like a regular object. Okay, na? Client equal to Mongo client. I am creating an object for Mongo client. Then with the client, I am connecting to Lokesh database. Lokesh one database is there. I am connecting. Here, if database is not there, also it will create and it will connect. No problem with that. I am connecting to Lokesh database. I have prepared one document whose ID is 1, name is A, profession is SC. I have prepared one document. Next, db.employees. Here I am pointing to the collection. Under Lokesh DB, I am pointing to employees collection. Clear? So EMP is a pointer to your employees collection. Next, within that employees collection, I am inserting one document. This is what the document which I am inserting. Okay, now after insertion, what I have inserted, say emp.find1, whatever the record I have inserted, I mean whatever the document, I'm fetching it by using pprint. I'm printing it so that you can get the document whichever I have inserted. Clear, right? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
Instead of this, You might ask a question. I will use print only. Try it out. You only will get to know. It prints like this. It prints like this. See the fashion, how that is printing, how this is printing. Clear, right? It is just like this is just like your normal find query. This is just like find with pretty. Okay, na? Okay.
Sridhar, that pip install py mongo was supposed to be run before, right? That is just a comment you have given.
Sorry.
And that py install py mongo, that one
Yeah.
we should have installed before. I guess it's just a comment you have given over there.
Correct. Completed?
Yes, Sridhar, completed.
Next. Here what we are doing. Till here it is same. We are importing Mongo client pprint. Next we are connecting to locage database db.employees. That means here we are connecting to employees collection which is available in locage db, finding all the records. Whatever the documents are there, all the documents will be stored into emp. From this one by one document, first document will print, second document will print, third document will print. Got my point, right? Like this, document by document, all the documents will be printed over here. Let me show you the result. See, I have 4 documents. Clear, right?
Yeah.
Make it.
That CLS works in MongoDB, right? Sridhar?
Yeah, CLS will work in Mongo. Completed?
Yeah.
Next, here again, like a hover, find with the skip, find with the pretty, all those things. Previous example only, I have extended this much. Got my point, right? Just I'm finding with the ID 1 by skipping one record. With the ID 1, how many other records are there? Let's say 4 records are there. It will be skipping one record, so it will fetch totally 3 records. Correct, right?
Yeah.
See. See, only 3 records will be fetched. Whatever you want, skip, pretty, to array, all those things, whatever we have seen there.
Skip one means from that we skip
Now, 4 records are there. Okay, na?
4 records.
First record will be skipped. From whenever it is fetching from the DB only, it will skip first record, fetch only other 3 records. That's it.
Find ID number 1.
Based on the ID 1 only, right? How many records are there? 4 records are there. Based on the ID, 4 records are there. It will group everything. When it is fetching, skip 1 and fetch other 3. That's it. Okay.
Yes,
Next,
sir.
fourth and fifth, same only. Let me show you sixth. See this. This is for removing. Let's say if you need to remove all the values, I mean all the documents from this particular employee. Otherwise, if you need to remove only based on the ID 1 in the sense, you can take the help of this one. It removes that. After that, nothing else to print. So I'm not printing anything. Clear, right? So okay. Anyway, duplicated. Ignore that. Okay, na? You have to use delete one or delete many. In latest version, you have got delete underscore 1, so that it will remove. Otherwise you can use delete many. Okay, na? Okay, right? Even old version we used to have remove. That's what it is saying. Deprecated warning. But also it will work. You don't have to worry about this. Clear, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Completed, right?
Yes, Sridhar.
Next. What about this? This is for updating. One important point I have to mention over here. That is, let's say previous examples, if you just observe, just if you specify Mongo client, it will look for MongoDB available in local machine, which will be running on the port address 27017. That is fixed. Let's say if your MongoDB is there in remote machine, how to connect? If your MongoDB is running on different port address, how to connect? This example you can see. Here Mongo client you can pass that remote machine IP address as well as different port address if it is there. Then I'm connecting to that particular database. I'm updating one. Update one is there, update many is there. Say whose ID is one, I'm setting the name to testing. Clear, right? If you use update one, it will update only one record. If you use update many, it will update multiple records. Okay, na? Clear, Frenzil?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah. Done, right?
Yes.
Ready for next one?
Yeah, you can.
This is meant for dropping your collection. We are pointing to database. In that, we are pointing to this particular collection and we are dropping it. Simple. Completed?
Yeah, complete.
Any doubts so far?
No.
Next. This is for dropping your database. Here we are pointing to KKR database and we are dropping it.
You just showed one more, no, Sridhar? That is also dropping only, right?
Previous one was dropping your collection.
Okay.
That's it. Any doubts so far?
No.
Okay. That's it. So these are the things what we can do with MongoDB. Next, in tomorrow's session, what is threadings? How many ways we can create a thread? Next, what is that schedulers? How we can create? How to handle scheduling? All those things in tomorrow's session we are going to discuss. Okay, na?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah. Sridhar, the recordings, have you shared it?
Yes. I'll send you the link now only. 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And Sridhar, one more thing is that text file which I gave you, were you able to work on that?
That also I'll work it out and I'll share it to you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.